Benny was a little bunny. He was the smallest in his family, but he had the biggest heart. Every day he dreamed of adventures beyond his cozy burrow. He had soft white fur and a twitchy nose. His fur was as white as freshly fallen snow, and his nose twitched whenever he was curious or excited. Benny lived with his family in a burrow beneath a large oak tree. The burrow was warm and snug, filled with love and laughter. It was the perfect place for a bunny family. One sunny morning, Benny hopped into the meadow. The sun was shining brightly, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. The meadow was full of colorful flowers and buzzing bees. Butterflies fluttered around and the grass swayed gently in the breeze. It was a magical place. Benny wanted to explore, but he was shy. He had always been a little timid, preferring the safety of his burrow, but today felt different. He had never played with the other animals. He watched them from a distance, longing to join in their fun, but unsure of how to approach them. What if they don't like me? Benny wondered. His heart raced as he imagined all the things that could go wrong, but deep down he hoped for a friend. Benny hopped slowly through the tall grass, enjoying the peaceful morning. He listened to the birds singing and the butterflies fluttering around him. Suddenly he heard a strange sound.
Help! Help! Please, someone help me!
Benny quickly hopped towards the sound. He saw a small duckling stuck in a muddy puddle, struggling to get out. The duckling was flapping its wings, desperately trying to get free. "Don't worry, I'll help you get out." Benny looked around for something to help the duckling. The little duckling was stuck in a muddy patch, quacking for help. Benny's heart raced as he knew he had to act quickly. He scanned the forest floor, hoping to find something that could assist him in rescuing his friend. He spotted a large leaf lying on the ground. It was unlike any other leaf he had seen before, broad and sturdy, perfect for what he had in mind. Benny's eyes lit up with hope. It was big and strong, just like the ones on the oak tree near his burrow. Benny remembered how these leaves had always been reliable, providing shade and shelter. Now, one of them could be a lifeline. Benny hopped over and picked up the leaf with his teeth. He could feel its weight and strength, and he knew it was the right choice. With determination, he carried it back to the duckling. Benny carefully laid the leaf across the mud. "Step onto the leaf," he encouraged the duckling. The leaf formed a bridge, a safe path out of the sticky situation. The duckling carefully climbed onto the leaf. It wobbled slightly, but the duckling managed to balance itself. Benny watched anxiously, ready to help if needed. Benny pulled the leaf and the duckling was free. The two friends rejoiced, grateful for the leaf that had come to their rescue. Benny knew that sometimes the simplest things could make the biggest difference. The duckling was so happy to be safe. It had been a scary moment, but now it felt a wave of relief wash over it. The little duckling couldn't believe how brave Benny had been. It looked up at Benny with wide, grateful eyes, feeling a deep sense of appreciation for the bunny's courage. It thanked Benny for his help. "Thank you, Benny," the duckling quacked softly, its voice filled with gratitude. "I don't know what I would have done without you." Benny smiled warmly, feeling a sense of pride and happiness. He had never been called brave before, and it felt good to be appreciated. Other animals had gathered around to watch. They had seen the whole thing and were amazed by Benny's bravery. The forest was usually a quiet place, but today it was buzzing with excitement. The animals whispered among themselves, sharing their admiration for Benny's courageous act. They all cheered for Benny, the brave bunny. "Hooray for Benny!" they shouted, their voices ringing through the trees. Benny blushed, not used to so much attention, but deep down he felt a warm glow of pride. He had done something good, and it made him feel special. "Thank you so much, Benny." The animals took turns expressing their gratitude. "You saved the day, Benny," said a squirrel. "You're our hero," added a deer. Benny's heart swelled with joy. He'd never felt so appreciated in his life. "Hooray for Benny, the brave bunny!" The cheers grew louder, and Benny felt like he was on top of the world. The animals danced and celebrated, their happiness contagious. Benny realized that he had made a difference, and it was a wonderful feeling. Benny had never felt so happy. The sun was shining and the meadow was filled with laughter and joy. Benny's heart was light and he couldn't stop smiling. He had discovered a new side of himself, one that was brave and strong. He had faced his fear and helped someone in need. It wasn't easy, but Benny had found the courage within himself. He realized that bravery wasn't about not being scared, it was about doing the right thing even when you were scared. He realized that being brave wasn't so hard after all. Benny stood tall, feeling more confident than ever. He knew that he could face any challenge that came his way. The support and love from his friends made him feel invincible. From that day on, Benny wasn't shy anymore. He became a beloved member of the forest community, always ready to lend a helping hand. Benny's bravery had not only saved the duckling, but had also transformed him into a confident and happy bunny. The forest was a better place with Benny the Brave.